What's up, guys? It's Seth, and I'm doing another PC build. This one's going to be for under $2,000, so it's a pretty high-level gaming PC. Almost approaching enthusiast, but really there are a few things you could upgrade, which you will see in the $3,000 build, which is kind of the highest level of PC that you would ever need, at least right now. Future-proofing your PC for like 10 years, yeah, you can go a little bit higher and get those Intel CPUs that cost like $1,000. I don't see any point in it, really. And the CPU that we're going to use in this build, which is the 3770K, really the best that you'll get for gaming. After that, with the LGA 2011 series CPUs, which are like $550 and up. So there's one that's, I think, $550, and then the other two are around $1,000 or so. Really no benefit with gaming. So, and this is meant to be a gaming PC for the most part, at least. So to start off, CPU 30. No, not light bulbs. Oh, I did the wrong thing. There we go. That looks better. So gonna do the 3770K for the processor. Then we're gonna go right into the motherboard. Do the Asus Maximus 5. I cannot type today. The formula. Okay. Then, as far as the graphics card goes, I was going to go with the 680, but in order to make it fit into the price range, if you want to splurge by, I'd say, $50 to $60, go right ahead and pick up the 680 instead of the GTX 670. But for right now, that's what we're going with as the base build, because it would put us over by like $30, $40 after rebates. And it's under $2,000, so I want to keep it under $2,000. But you can always upgrade if you have a little bit more money laying around, which you might as well if you want. I mean, would be fine. I think it's... Yep, it's this one, and it's the FTW series, which is kind of the best you can get for that, for EVGA cards. Okay, on to the RAM. Just as in the previous $1,500 build, we're going to do the 16 gigabyte, not 1 gigabyte, 16 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance. Because, again, 32, I just don't see a big benefit with gaming. I mean, you could be doing other stuff that you would see a little bit of a benefit, or if you're running 10 games at the same time. Honestly, who's going to do that? And for double the price, you might as well get something different upgraded and not that. For a CPU cooler, I think we had this in the $1,500 build as well. It's the Corsair H100, because with the case that we're going to have, it does have enough slots for it. And by the way, the H100 and H80, really the best you can get for CPU coolers. You can liquid cool it the CPU yourself, as long as like the graphics card. You might as well just go with the H100, because it's so easy to set up. You literally screw it in and hook it onto the CPU just like you would a regular heatsink. Sorry if you just got a loud sound on the mic, I hit it. But if you don't have like a lot of experience putting liquid cooling together, this is really the best way to go about doing stuff. So, moving on to the SSD, we're going to do the ADATA S510. Generally, I recommend going with Intel for your SSDs, but I don't know, I feel like for the price, this is really the best way you can go. It is OEM, but honestly, there's not much that you miss out on, because with SSDs, there's really nothing that comes with them that you wouldn't be able to get if it's OEM. So don't really worry about that. Moving on to your secondary storage, which is going to be a very large 3 terabyte. I think we went with a Seagate, but I'll have to look at it. Hard drive. It's the Seagate Barracuda, bunch of numbers and letters, 3 terabyte, of course 7,200 rotations per minute, and that's pretty much about it. Just the case, optical drive, and power supply are left. So the case that I'm going to do is the Corsair 800D. Just so you know, this is pretty much one of the oldest cases that are still recommended nowadays, because it came out, I think, over 2 years. Well, yeah, it must have been, because there's reviews from 2010. But it is still great, because some of the nice features with it that I really recommend having is cable management. Now look at that. All those amazing rubber grommets allow you to pretty much do any crazy cable management that you need. Water cooling is also very, very simple with this. Also with the power supply, it will go right down here in this secondary. It's kind of a compartment style. I don't really know what they call it, but it's not one big area for the case. It's actually smaller areas. So as you can see, the power supply would go down below here, but then there's rubber grommets right here, allowing you to bring the cables not in front but in back, and then through the rubber grommets up here. So cable management, it's really pretty much going to look as clean as physically possible, and that's really nice when you're going with a more expensive case. And so yeah, just it's a really good overall case. And there's a fan built in right here for, I would think that'd be hard drive cooling. And if you're doing another type of water cooling build, like you want to water cool, for example, the RAM, you can water cool, but there's really no reason to. The graphics card, you can put a radiator down here, and it should fit, but there's also tons of other places you can really kind of set it if you want to. So, a lot of space, all that great, and it's a full tower. So, aluminum and steel, so there's actually not really any plastic, I don't think, in this case, which is nice overall. It's a very sturdy type of build. Just onto the power supply now, which we're going to go with the Silverstone 1000 watt, which you can get by with an 850. That'd be fine, but in my opinion, go with this one just because it's really, really good. And it's 80 plus silver certified, not gold. Yeah, I mean, you could do a little bit better, but overall it's about as good as you're going to get for power consumption. And if I'm not mistaken, everything is modular. Maybe. Doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah, actually everything is modular. They just show it as already plugged in. But everything modular, completely good. And no matter what type of load you're putting on yourself, no matter how much power is being drawn, 1000 watt will definitely be more than enough. We're going to do a Asus Black Blu-ray burner. Which, I mean, optical drives, no performance difference with pretty much anything at all. So, don't worry about that. But yeah, you might as well put it in to make it look nice. So, total cost, $2,025. As always, I'll put a PC part. Actually, no. I didn't do that last time, and I probably won't this time either. I'm going to put the direct links to all these things on Newegg, but if you want to, check out Amazon and other places for the same parts. You might find a little bit of a better deal, or at your local PC hardware store. So, comes out to $2,042. I don't know if this is going, yeah, well, it's going to my zip code, and so I don't know exactly what it would be for shipping to you. Still not a big deal, because you have a $20 mail-in rebate, $15, and then $15, and then $25. Comes out to, I don't know, like $50 or so, under the $2,000 price range. So, that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this PC build for under $2,000. I'll put links to both the $1,000 and $1,500 build in the description. Might be an annotation. I don't know. I might get lazy. But that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and check out tgbuzz.com for the latest tech info, news, all that great stuff, reviews, stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty cool site. So I'll talk to you guys later.